Hello guys, welcome to Color Media once again. My name is Gulshan Jha. Friends, there are basically two most important queries which I have been encountered, which has been raised by students currently. And those two important queries are, will the cutoff be revised this time in 2022? And the second one is, when the counseling is going to be started. These are the two most important queries which students are regularly asking. They wanted to know some clarification about the dates of the counseling, and they want some affirmative statement regarding this cutoff to be revised, whether the cutoff will get revised this time or not in 2022. So come to the topic. These two topics only we are going to cover in this video. So basically, first one is, will the cutoff get revised this time? Yes, I am 100% sure the cutoff will revise this time also, because every time when I was counseling in 2018 or 2019 or 2020 or 2021, every year I have been encountered with this same question, and every year this question has been raised by the students, and every year NB has come up with the cutoff revision scheme. And I must tell you that based on that, I can say that I'm 100% sure that this time also in 2022 also cutoff will definitely be revised. It doesn't matter how much it gets revised, but it is 100% sure that the revised cutoff will come. Now, according to trend, if you see that in 2018 it was almost 12% cutoff was revised. Then in 19 we saw that 15% to 18% was revised. Then in 20 we see a drastic increase in the cutoff revision, which was around 26 percentile. Right now in 2021 we saw 15 percentile. So this percentile has been decided on the basis of number of seats which are vacant, right? So on the basis of vacancies only, this percentile has been decided that till what percentile the cutoff should be revised. Now let me tell you one thing. There are possibilities that clinical seats would be less available at the time of cutoff revision, right? But there are high probabilities of non-clinical seats which will remain vacant. So even though non-clinical seats remains vacant, NB has to revise the cutoff so that for those students who want to take non-clinical, they can get qualified and they can take non-clinical seats. So even though if the seats are remain vacant, even in the non-clinical also, still NB will have to revise the cutoff, which indicates that 100% this time the seats will the cutoff will be revised. And every year, if you take the data, if you take the figure, every year non-clinical branches will remain vacant. That is for sure, because obviously students wanted to go for the clinical branches. They don't want to go for the non-clinical branches, right? So obviously because of non-clinical branches, at least the cutoff will revise. And once the cutoff is revised, you will find that you have option of clinical branches also. The clinical branches may be might be available at higher fee structure, but still clinical branches would also be available. Maybe the NRI seats would be available, maybe the higher fees colleges would be available, but clinical branches will also be available. So this says that this time also cutoff will definitely reduce, and according to trend, what I saw, that means minimum 15% it will definitely come down. Minimum 15%, sorry, not percent, because it has been reduced in percentile. So minimum 15% it will definitely be reduced. Now let me tell you one thing. In 2021, after reduction of cutoff, after reduction 15 percentile, when they revised and the new students qualified, even though also 1416 seats went waste. Those are the seats which remain vacant, and for that only there was a there was a case. There was a case filed in the Supreme Court to conduct the second stray vacancy round. Although the Supreme Court does not allow to conduct the second stray vacancy round for 2021, so 1,460 seats went waste, even though the cutoff was revised. So just say before revision of cutoff, how many seats were available in 2021? Obviously, around 3,000 to 4,000 seats would be available before cutoff revision. So with that data, you can say that this time also, if not 4,000, if not 5,000, at least 3,000 seats would be available. And because of those 3,000 seats, NB will have to reduce the cutoff, maybe 15 percentile, maybe 20 percentile. You cannot say, at least 15 percentile they should reduce. And with these things, I can say that 100% this time cutoff will be revised. Now, when cutoff will be revised, that completely depends on the counseling date, because it takes approximately 1.5 months, 30 days to 45 days to reduce the cutoff from the starting date of counseling. Now we don't have the counseling date. What we expect is it can start in July if the EWS court case, if the EWS court case is not considered, if there will not be any kind of stay from the Supreme Court, and they allow the MCC to start the counseling as ASAP. In that case, they can start the counseling in July. But if some stays come down on EWS court case, and because of that Supreme Court does not allow the MCC to start the counseling, in that case it will obviously go to the August. So we have two probabilities. Either it will start in July without EWS court case, I mean without stay on the EWS court case, that is with older rules of EWS category, or if not, then in August, right? So these are the two dates. So when the counseling will start, after 1 or 1.5 months, there are chances that the revised cutoff will come. So this is all about things which is going in the mind of students. So need not to worry. The only thing which you need to keep in mind is how much you can spend, whether you are ready to take non-clinical branches, or how much you can afford to get a clinical branch when the revised cutoff will come. Because that is obvious that when revised cutoff will come, already 2 rounds of counseling will get over. And once 2 rounds of counseling will get over, obviously the colleges having a lower fee structure will not be vacant for the at least for the clinical seats and upper clinical or lower clinical seats. So at that time, the colleges, the seats which would be available when you will get qualified, after revising the cutoff, those seats would be expensive. The fee structure of those seats will be on a higher side. So obviously you need to decide, if you are not affordable for if the fees is not affordable to you for the clinical branches, then you should go for the study for the NEET PG 2023 without doing any delay. And if it is affordable to you, then you can wait. So it would not be a wise decision to just waste time waiting for the revised cutoff to come, and then we just encounter the reality that now the seat which we want to take is pretty expensive, right? So just wasting the time behind all these things will not be a wise decision. Just go with the study if it is not affordable to you for the clinic and you have your dream branch is clinical. So that's all for today. If you have any query, any doubt, you can call us on the number given on the screen. At the same time, you can join the Telegram group. The link has been given in the description box. At the same time, if you want to avail our paid services, just call on the number flashing on the screen. Thank you so much.